Okay, it's a new year, and you know how some people have New Year's resolutions, or I guess most people have New Year's resolutions? I have crafty bucket list resolutions. I don't really know what to call it yet. It's a name in progress, but I wanted to kind of just come on here and like A, tell you, but also B, hold myself accountable that these are 5 crafts I want to learn in the new year. I'm on a mission to just kind of like have a crafty repertoire of like all the different skills that I could use if I wanted to make something on a whim. I'm like one of those people where I'll see something and I'll be like, I could make that. I have no idea how to make it, but I could figure it out. So anyway, here are 5 crafts that I want to learn in the new year. And I mean, you guys here on YouTube can hold me accountable and I'll try and share them as I make them, even though they might be garbage at first. The first one is punch needle. I think it would be really cool to be able to make like little tiny punch needle things, maybe like a pillowcase, or just like add little embellishments to things with punch needle. I've never tried it in my life, but I've seen a lot of people use it. I also, over the holidays, was really inspired by Goo, who's been in workshop week before. If you've been to workshop week, you've met her. And she does so many different crafty things, but she's made these really cool, I'm gonna pop a picture up on screen, these really cool punch needle ornaments. And I wanna make it a goal of mine to make some of those for next year. So yeah, and quick aside, if you are in the UK, I think specifically in London, then you should go to one of Goo's workshops if you want to do punch needle too, because she teaches it and I wish I was there. Maybe someday I'll go to London and learn from her. The second one is face painting, which might feel really crazy, but I have 2 young toddlers and we have birthday parties all the time. And I just sit there thinking like, I wish I could just be the person sitting here and having all these adorable little kids come up to me and I could just paint their faces with whatever hopes and dreams they have. So I think that this year is the year that I learn face painting, because if I don't do it soon, I'm gonna miss the window where these little kids want me to face paint them. I don't see myself sitting at like, you know, a fair or something and doing a bunch of strangers, but I could see myself doing this at like my kids' birthday parties and our friends' kids' birthday parties and stuff. Plus, I just think it looks adorable and I think it looks really fun and I think I'd be good at it. So stay tuned. Okay, the third one might be the most aggressive thing to learn this year, but I've always wanted to learn how to do quilting. My great-grandmother made quilts and I always loved her quilts and I still have some of them and I'm obsessed with them, but I want to kind of make some more modern ones and maybe make a few for my girls' bedrooms. And quilting, I guess, I don't know for a fact, I haven't looked into it, but I'm assuming it also would require me to learn sewing. So I guess quilting and sewing are 2 different crafts, but ideally I can just learn quilting and not have to learn that much sewing. I'm probably gonna laugh at myself when I watch this back because it probably requires a lot of sewing, but I wanna learn quilting. Maybe I'll just learn a couple little basics and maybe next year I'll make a full-blown quilt because that feels like a big project, but regardless, it's on my crafty bucket list for this year. Okay, number 4 is air dry clay. I know that that's not like a craft, it's more like a material, if you know what I mean, but I feel like there's so many things you can do with air dry clay. And I think this year is the year that I experiment with it and really get to know air dry clay so that I can come up with all sorts of crazy things that I could make with it. I've seen a lot of people make those like little fridge magnets, which might be project number 1 because it feels accessible. I've seen people make like picture frames and like things that actually just look like pottery but are so much easier. So I want to experiment with air dry clay. And last but not least, needle felting. I've seen these like really adorable things where you take a frame and you put fabric, like you line the inside of it with fabric and then you do some needle felting and make these little like woodland creatures kind of thing. They make such adorable kids' room decor and just like they feel very cottagey to me and I just think they look so cute and so cozy. I've also seen people do this on their clothes. So I think that's on my bucket list. That might be like an end of the year kind of project, end of year 2026, where I could maybe make some Christmas gifts out of it. It's crazy that I'm thinking about Christmas gifts for 2026 when we just finished Christmas, but it's just the life of a crafty person, I guess. So needle felting is on the list. So that's it. Punch needle, face painting, quilting / sewing if I have to, air dry clay, and needle felting. Okay, that's it for this video. I wanted to just kind of like get it out there that these are some of the things that you might see on the channel this year. I'm also very curious, if you're watching this, I want to know what's on your crafty bucket list. either for this year or just in general. So leave me those comments down below because I'm curious and I want to add more to my list always, obviously. So yeah, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and a happy start to the new year. And I can't wait to kick off this year with some more awesome tutorials for you. I'll see you next time.